it's like UEF has more main gun DPS than all the factions, but in close quarters, if you add to the torpedo damage, then all of a sudden it's worse again. And you want to get close as UEF, right? Because you're more tanky. So it's I want to get close because I'm more tanky and more main gun DPS, but then I have less sword damage, so DPS is outscaled again. So it doesn't really make much sense.
Oh boy, that's a one ugly Mapgen.
Ah, it's beautiful.
But
Shut
at the
your
very
mouth.
least, it looks like even as... No, Sera also couldn't hit anything here on the middle, so yeah.
This is my wet spring.
Well, it is definitely wet there. And also
True.
kind of moisty.
I was about to say the same thing. It looks like it looks swampy.
Yeah.
It's my ass cheeks.
But yeah, let's see where the Sera's players are. They're actually, for the bottom team, they're both on the left side, with the Aeon player being left to the... No, wait.
Actually, if you focus
Wait,
on
there is no Aeon for them. They just changed the faction the last
triple
moment.
Seraphim. Wow.
I don't agree with triple Seraphim.
Nah.
Like, you really wanna have some kind of restorers available here.
You're not gonna have 3 people either going for attack to hover or going for destroyer dodge. Then you will just assist the other HQ. However, I want to point out the bottom right island looks a little bit like a dong.
Like a what?
A dong.
Does it?
Yeah, you see the 2 balls at the bottom. You know,
I don't know, it was... I was looking at it and it looks kind of like a snail, like its head, with 2...
You have the worst imagination. What are you talking about?
I don't know, man. Oh, you mean the ones in the corners?
Yeah.
I was thinking about the middle one, I was like, no, that looks kind of like a head of a snail.
Yeah. Or it's a sideway view of a chess knight. If you look at where hybrid spawns.
I don't know.
Oh, the chess fan I see. Classic League of Legends. Oh no, Dota League? What was it?
I don't know.
Same thing, really.
Exactly. Oh man, it seems like there is some miscommunication happening between the team on the right side for Wi-Fi, as they have no clue of who is gonna actually go and expand to the bottom part.
Yeah, they're just first ones to crack them. That keeps it.
I mean, both Wi-Fi and Svato are going to build the same mexes.
Yeah, that's kind of funny. You can't see
I don't really think that Vindex should be making Navy here. I feel like it would be way better for him to go and focus on the air game. Like, even making a few torpedo bombers would be much better than investing into the Navy.
I completely agree. I think well, Aeon in that slot makes a lot of sense. But I think it should
yeah, but
be
not for
pure...
Navy, to be honest. Like,
it should be a 100% attack to air spam slot. You just you eco up a bit at the start, rush T to air, spam T to air. Especially as Aeon, you don't need T to air because you have Swifties.
Yeah, the Swifties are just so good. Especially like you can amass them before enemy gets the ASF out.
Yeah, if your opponent goes T3 air, you just make 30 torp bombers and you win the game.
Yeah, because after that you can just basically get the cruisers out and it's GG. Your opponent cannot move anywhere because the Seraph Flak or the Aeon cruisers are just gonna make it a no-fly zone. Well, the chat is saying that it's a shrimp on the middle. Not sure I agree with it. But yeah, we have Blast Shield also going for some Navy spam.
I'm surprised that's yeah, I like the ACU movements of the bottom team more. It's more aggressive, and if you look at
you
Wi-Fi,
want to use your ACUs to go and cover the middle island, because they're gonna be useless as the build power on the sea.
If you look at Wi-Fi, he's gonna put his ACU on the right choke point. And meanwhile, Vindex is at home making use of his 2 NGs of build power.
Yeah, which is a horrible thing to happen.
I mean, it is quite a big map, so it takes quite a bit of time to get to the other side. But
yeah, but the moment you get there,
double HCUs, he loses like 10 maxes.
I mean, not just the Maxes, he can lose basically everything here, because it's gonna be quite hard to defend. The position is quite wide, so if you make a single PD, you can still walk around it. Not to mention, 2 ACUs can deal with the PDs in no time.
I'm surprised not a single transport was made. It's not necessarily good, but if you look at the bottom left from Finisterre, there's a lot of Maxes in the water.
Yeah, I mean, you could drop the engineers to the Maxes on the underwater, which could, well, give you quite a nice economy boost. Not to mention, being underwater Maxes, they're actually quite resilient, because your opponent will have to invest in the submarines to kill them.
Well, funnily enough, Blast has a submarine, because he expected his opponent to invest into it.
But his opponent outplayed him by not making them at all.
It's not really an investment, 36 mass for max, but, you know. Yeah. A lot of build power of Finisterre is gonna die to this rush trainment from Blast.
Yeah. Now that if he's actually gonna aim at them, yeah, it is. Which is very nice to see.
But it's minute 5, you should have expected it at this point.
Yeah, and it seems like the first frigate is gonna be actually from, I mean, from Wi-Fi to defend this, which is kind of sad.
I like to point out, Finisterre has 2 land factories and 4 air factories. He's a big player. He has 4 air factories.
Why is he making so many of them?
Like, what? I don't understand. He's the Navy player.
Did he misclick it or what?
No. They're all nicely adjacent to a Hydro.
I mean, or is he actually gonna go for the T2 air spam? Or something?
But he's the mid slot.
I mean, maybe he's just thinking there's gonna be nothing to fight over. Like, we can already see the top team making the walls, so yeah.
Well, nothing to fight over. You fight to not die to Navy. That is your fight. It's a survival. Clearly, the air factories will not shoot at the frigates.
Well, I mean, but they can start making torpedo bombers, which would be very good.
And
although, Howard, okay, it seems like Vindex actually moved his ACU towards the middle.
And Wi-Fi in the actual air slot only made 1 air factory and then is spamming Navy. What the fuck? Okay, so...
Listen, if you yourself don't know what you are going to do, how is the enemy team supposed to respond to that?
That's true. So there's Tech 2 Navy being started now by Wi-Fi and by Swato at the exact same time, minute 6.5.
And it's the same Seraphim factory.
I mean...
Again.
To be honest...
I mean, this time it's better because you have to go and fight on 2 fronts, right?
Yeah, it makes more sense in this situation. Those subs from Blast, by the way, is the reason why you want to rush T2 air.
Actually, is anyone even going T2 air? Because I don't see anyone.
I don't see anyone either. I assume Vinex eventually will do, but he also made quite a bit of Navy.
Okay, Svato is actually might be dying here.
Wi-Fi has to... Okay, he's going back. Yeah,
okay, that is very good to go and start blocking the shot, because otherwise Svato might be dying here.
Svato is not dodging the arty shells that are on him. So they kinda killed some nexus, but they overstayed their welcome. Even if he, like, survives, there's 5 subs in the water waiting. I think he's dead. He might be dead. There's a big air fight that...
so, okay, never mind, there is more happening going from
there's a lot of hybrid subs coming.
And yeah, it seems like Svato might be the one dying here, so it might be better to just go for the big 4 ACUs double suicide or something.
Oh, maybe, but they don't know about these other subs that are coming. Oh my god.
And yeah, Svato is going... Okay, but Wi-Fi is actually shooting the Vrock ACU as Vinex have way too much HP.
Yeah, but he can't 2-for-1 them. There's only a few things to support.
And at the same time, there is also Finisterre ACU joining from the left flank, so yeah. Though thankfully, it seems like the explosion of the ACU killed all of the submarines belonging to Vindex and hit them.
How did it go so bad so fast?
I don't know.
That's such a me move. I just... Ooh, I can get a little bit of value. Kill 1 tick to 1 max. Oh shit, I'm dead. It's me. What the fuck?
Yeah, and it looks like they're also gonna take big losses on the left side because Blastfield is just being the little menace, spamming all of the missiles available. It's only submarines for him.
I think you should have switched to Tech to Navy, where you're still submarine, attack on submarine only. You would assume your enemy to have torp bombers by now, minute 9, but no.
Yeah, and Vindex might actually still kill Wi-Fi with his own submarines. As you can see, he has quite a few of them, although he's making a mistake by not using his beacon class frigate to go and tank for them.
It seems like top team will win that as well, because it was all the ints of Wi-Fi were not there in position. They meant a lot of bombers actually. Oh my god, and Finisterre's Navy is getting completely overrun.
I mean, he can still stay there because he has a few torpedo launchers.
Actually, he lost like 5 subs trying to kill a single attack on torp launcher. Blasted is. That was not a good move. And there's a backup one as well. Like, attack on torp launcher brutalizes attack on subs so brutally.
I mean, they were kind of useless for quite a while, so it's nice to see that they can at least kill the submarines.
Yeah.
And also, Finisterre might actually go for the draw versus no he won't. Which I feel like is the better choice here to actually save the APM.
Yeah, I think you would rather have it. I mean, obviously a 2v3 is better for the 2 than a 1v2 is for the 1. However, he trading up, like against Hybrid, is a good trade, but then it leaves Wi-Fi on his own again.
Yep.
And look at the back of Wi-Fi's base. The Navy is blocking him hard. Like, the Navy control is so bad.
Well, they have no control at all. Although with the destroyers now coming out in droves, it seems like it might actually relieve some of the pressure because the top team have no.
They have 3 destroyers.
Okay, they have the destroyers on the left side,
but
nothing on the right flank.
The eco is quite a bit lower, but okay, he gave the left side destroyer over to Finisterre, which I love. I was about to say, please don't keep it. He has 2 destroyers on the right side. Which, if Mike would probably, maybe... Nah, he won't be able to kill hybrids.
I mean, he could try to.
It is all in, basically. It's like, hope that you kill him before it gets swarmed by enemies. He needs to
that's
watch
a mistake.
This. Oh,
there's
no.
way too many submarines available, not to mention.
No, it's so dead!
Quick, get it underwater! Under the water!
I mean, it doesn't matter, there's like 7 subs behind him.
Well, but it will still buy us some time. Because there was just so many frigates also in the position.
Oh my god, that's such a blunder. 2 rush destroyers next to each other they can kill an infinite amount of Tech 1 units. But now...
Also, I really like the move to actually go and give the T2 HQ that the Wi-Fi made earlier to Finisterre, so he can actually afford his own destroyers.
Smart. There's a lot of air on Finisterre's production. There's a big airfighting going, but I think the top team will win, but it will be... Oh no, that's bad.
No, that's bad, Michael. They're going for...
Oh! The bombers!
Although there is more intis coming from hybrid, so yeah, it seems like it might be around 2 in a second.
What are those bombers though?
They were used to go and kill the T1 Navy, which was raiding there.
I didn't know no one cares was in this tourney.
Well, he is doing his best to make sure we will remember him. Oh no, it seems like Hibbert is not paying attention. As we can see him idling his interceptors for a while.
Yeah, there's a bit of AA there.
Also, with the destroyers in the mix, it seems like Finisterre is taking quite good trades versus the units belonging to Blast Shield on the left flank.
Air loss is quite bad, and there's now torp bombers being spammed by Findex,
and Wi-Fi is making mistakes again. He lost half the HP on his destroyer versus T1 subs.
Yeah, that's a big issue is that there's still no Tech 2 air from the bottom right team, and there's mass torp spamming coming. So I think Finisterre's Navy is gonna get torped to shit.
Oh, there's a cruiser coming out for...
There's a good trade against the Blast Destroyer actually.
Yeah, he's gonna go and kill it all.
Rush down. That's a very good trade.
No, he's actually gonna go on the way.
Yeah, but it's fine. He's so low, so...
Although the problem is that now we will actually need to start making cruisers for your own army. Otherwise,
they just walked to Finisterre's main base. They came across lands, I think.
How did this happen? I think he just wasn't paying attention. And now the lack of land factory is gonna bite him in the arse.
There's a drop at the bottom from Blast.
Yeah, that is also true.
Spotted.
I mean, it was spotted before, but there was no react. Okay, it's gonna get shot down. I hope so. And
dude, these fuel raiding units are gonna kill like 3 Tech 2 Maxes.
I mean, will they? Because the Maxes are still alive and dandy. The
well,
first
2 are
one
dead
falls
and the
down.
other one is not 300 HP.
And is it gonna get shot down by the cruiser? No.
You should park the fucking Phobo on the other Max at the bottom so the cruiser AoE's down there.
And there he goes. Kind of unlucky.
Max is dead, man. They cannot afford that. They still have so many more destroyers than the enemy team, but it's now air is the big issue.
I mean, they have a single cruiser available on the right flank, but they will need more than just one.
Yeah, it's like cruisers become better in bigger numbers and with air support. But a single lonely cruiser will just die to like 6 or 7 drop bombers, and then you just die completely to air.
Exactly. Also, I hate the position of the ACU from Wi-Fi.
I think that's kind of fine.
It's kind of silly, to be honest.
I think that's completely fine.
Actually, Phoenix will have to start making more and more torpedo bombers because the right flank might actually get completely crushed by the cruiser and the few destroyers. There is nothing to stop them.
But yeah, like that first suicidal destroyer from Wi-Fi was such a big deal because you can still see the pressure he's emitting. Like, if air wasn't an issue, he could completely destroy the right side. Completely.
I feel like he can still do it. He have to go and stop making the destros and go for the cruisers.
And this is also one of the reasons why subs are good to all of a sudden they're awful, because against destroyers they just get vaporized.
Yep.
That cruiser should lock the HQ from
and he did it. He's shooting at the HQ.
Nice. But he needs
and yeah,
to
he's ground firing it. He's gonna go and keep on hitting the destroyer.
He needs to body block. He needs to body block the torps with the destroyer. But there's not enough torps. He suicided 4. 4 is not enough to kill it. Like the cruiser might see. No, wait! The Tech 1 sub! Oh, the Tech 1 sub almost made the difference, but the cruiser lives on 70 HP.
Well, and now it will also get the veterancy upgrade if the HQ actually gets shot down.
Yeah, and the destroyers will kill everything. However, look in the main base on Wi-Fi. There's 5 gunships that are, and they have Vultus, so they're gonna crush hard.
And the problem is there is no response at all.
Dude,
there should be a cruiser somewhere here, but it actually got moved.
Wi-Fi made 3 more destroyers, no cruiser. He doesn't have a cruiser. He does have a lot of ints, but these are.
Yeah, now he's gonna go and lose the power too. Oh no, he's actually not microing his units at all. The intis just went in, not. That was horrible.
Oh no. I mean, this top push though is gonna. The top push from Wi-Fi is getting
yeah,
but
if you lose all their power and everything, it might still not be enough.
Yeah.
Because all of the Maxes are now gonna get shot down. We can see Finisher actually moving in with his few interceptors to go and help out.
Okay, well, he doesn't destroy yet, but he needs to. I mean, this air threat is still no cruisers, still engineers.
Yeah, and the torpedo bombers now are gonna go and finish the cruiser belonging to Wi-Fi on the top side.
Like.
And leave nothing there.
Oh, that's really bad. That was so necessary. Like a single cruiser in that area, and it's basically 90% of the damage would have been stopped.
Like, he didn't need any more destroyers at all. He just needed the cruisers. Okay, at least Finister is gonna move back his cruiser to go and try to save the day. But they did.
Now the top navy from Wi-Fi just dies to air now. It will do some damage, but not anywhere near as much as what's happening.
Yeah, and there's also a few Auroras from Vindex making their way towards the base of.
Dude, these Vultus, holy shit.
Yeah, I mean, they got absolutely massive value here. Like, this is the game-winning play.
It was Finisterre that eventually made the cruiser, but now Finisterre lost the navy fight. He has some Tech 1 subs left that will unironically kill some destroyers. Which is a very funny fight to see, but I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it's over.
Yep.
The destroyers die at the top. He kind of moved away from his cruiser. I don't think Wi-Fi knows how to like tank like HP with his destroyers in front of the cruisers. It can work.
No, I mean, he wasn't doing anything at all. He was just attack moving with them.
Like, he split up his army. I think
he's still going to go and throw them away into the Air Force.
I think if he stayed on the right side, he could have killed literally everything that the Hybrid owns. He just kinda ignored Phoenix for a bit, and with some proper defense against the air harassment, he still could have had his entire navy.
Yeah.
And then...
I mean, he didn't have even to go and push that much harder, because the moment he got the cruisers in the range of the HQ belonging to Hybrid, it was just done call. Just start making a few more cruisers to secure the middle.
Yeah, but like, I think going right next to Hybrid space was completely fine, but he shouldn't have gone across like that little edge at the top of the map.
Yeah, I mean, that's my point. Just don't cross this little position here on the top side.
Yeah.
Just stay on the flank and keep on using cruisers and destroyers to kill the base belonging to the Hybrid. Like, you can see him trying to go and build on the cruisers right now, but it's just too late and not enough, as they're gonna get picked off one after another by the torpedo bombers.
Yep, and again, cruisers in high numbers they're better, but in low numbers they just get... Especially Sarah cruisers as well. Although this one kills quite a bit just now, but it's...
Yeah, but now we also have the destroyers from Blast, just blasting away at the base belonging to Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it's completely over. Those gunships did way too much. That should not have been allowed.
I mean, they have basically killed like 80 mass income in a single raid, so yeah. All of those bug maxes were T2 maxes, so yeah.
There's an ACU drop coming from Blast. What does he have, T-Mel? No advanced region aura.
Oh, I mean, that's actually quite nice to make sure that your destroyers are never gonna die again.
Yep. Rise, he doesn't have nano with it, but...
I mean, does he need it?
Fine. I mean... not really.
It's not like you can actually go and snipe him at this moment with torpedo bombers or anything. And also the few Zuis from Hybrid are just gonna go and rub salt into the injury.
They don't even have tech to air yet. Wi-Fi at this.
Imagine if they actually had Swift Winds. How different it would have been.
I mean, they... No, probably not, because they still don't have tech to air, so they couldn't have made... I do that all the time, Bully. I don't know. It's so good. I always park my destroyers. If I see torpedo bombers coming, I park my destroyers in front of my cruiser, and it tanks damage.
I mean, HP-wise, they're much better for the mouse, so yeah, why not use them?
Yeah, I remember at some point I had one Cyclone cruiser surrounded by 2 Salems, and I managed to kill 15 torpedo bombers by blocking shots. It was so silly.
Also, let's be honest, the Cybertron destroyers have amazing anti-torpedo defense.
It's a combination with the torpedo defense and with body blocking.
Yep. And yeah, there is basically nothing left from the base belonging to Finisterre. And while Wi-Fi might still be trying, it is looking quite green for him. It's like he's facing the last boss in the Souls.
Yeah,
and he was just kicked in the balls.
This game was match points, wasn't it?
Yes, I think so. It is actually 2 versus 3 for SigmaMaleCryptoTraders, so yeah. They said that they will be back, and well, are they back?
That's true, they did say see you in the finals after they lost the semi-finals. So
and
they kept the word.
They really did show up, and now the cruisers coming in from Blast Shield. It is just all about sealing the deal.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time at this point.
Yep, GG's coming out from Finisterre. As the man is gonna abandon the match and Wi-Fi is gonna be the second one to control K. And with this, the team SigmaMaleCryptoTraders have managed to go and rise their stock just high enough to go and win the tournament. Even the short deep in the semifinals where they lost wasn't enough to stop them.
Their stock is rising.
Exactly, it's going through the roof. So well, what can I say? GG and well played.
Invest now in hybrid coin.
Exactly. And sell off the FTX coin.
It's worthless.
Exactly. The man didn't even make it to the semifinals. Just how bad is he?
Unbelievable.